I was just hanging out the other day, walking around, and as a married man, I was asked a question. How would I feel about an open relationship? Because we've now entered into a different world, a different life. Chan, wait, you already answering?
Nah, ain't no, I just can't deal with the thoughts. Somebody jabbing my old lady.
Let him get to it, man.
Okay,
You got it.
I'm sorry, finish.
Finish, no.
I can't do it.
If your lady, and let's not even go Asia, let's just say,
yes.
If your lady came to you and said she wanted an open relationship, what would your reaction be?
So you talking about this Saturday night, where you headed? I'll be back. From where? Brother, the whole traditional thing, I'm into that, you know, the dedication to your spouse. Y'all have a bond under God. You see, the priest is the one that marries you, like all of that stuff. I'm old school, even in that aspect. But
is it all about the yamming, though?
Yes, it's about I don't give a damn shit. She can go out to eat with somebody for lunch with business. Hey, John, take me to lunch. Okay, he's your mortgage broker. That's cool. I don't want nobody piling on me to my old lady. Like, that's what it's about. Isn't that what open relationship means? Honestly, like, open relationship means, now we can go out to dinner or we could text. No.
So open relationship is just about sex to you?
It's sexually. What's the other part, RC?
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you back.
Whatever you might be lacking and
in text messages,
fulfilled in some other regard. I think open relationship it's really about the communication. If you decide to go forward with it, it's about the communication, trust, the mutual consent. You got to have boundaries. That's in any relationship, but certainly you got to have boundaries. And if you guys agree to it or sign up for it, then those are the things that you have to focus on. Otherwise, it's just going to get sloppy and you're going to be back to, where you would be in any other relationship if the relationship wasn't open. I'm like you. I don't understand how that part of it works, but...
you know how it works?
No.
I don't understand. Sex.
I don't understand how you cross over to that part. To say, you know what, you can go ahead and you can go get yammed by whoever you're going to see, Bob, Billy, But no, I don't know. I'm not a candidate, for an open relationship, but I do understand what it would be about. So it requires the same work that a regular relationship requires. So, you just have to be down for that.
So this is how I see it. I do not believe you can switch to an open relationship, right? When relationships come together, when you meet people and you decide that you're going to be together, that's when you set the rules for your relationships. And most of our rules are the construct of our spirituality, right? The Christianity, the Christian religion, right? That's part of it. The other parts of it is legal. Right? The legalities when you think of divorce and separation of property and all those things. And so that's what the construct of at least the Western marriage and the Western relationship is. And little girls start dreaming of this marriage, of this wedding, of this relationship from a very young age, right? And so I agree with Fred that if you're going to be in an open relationship, it's actually no different than a traditional relationship in the fact that if you don't have communication, if you don't have trust, if you don't have honesty, it won't be a good relationship. But it is about the boundaries, but you set the boundaries in your relationship. Now, the problem is, right, when people are living like they're in an open relationship, when that ain't the agreement we came to, which a lot of times is about ego, which a lot of time is about greed, which a lot of times is about selfishness, which in a lot of ways, for people who are willing to be imperfect in a relationship, let's just use that word, that's why they don't want an open relationship. They might be, okay, I'm gonna go fulfill myself or go find something I'm missing or go grab this other piece, but you can't because you're mine, right? Relationship isn't about possession. You know what I'm saying? Like, and relationship isn't the situation or it isn't the thought process of I own you. A lot of times people feel like you can't own me, right? We don't get to do either. Like, we get to experience people. We don't get to own them. We don't get to control them. I said it all the time. Like, control is the exact opposite of love. But if you make a decision with a person, that's the decision you got to stick to, right? Like, think about back in the days, cats wasn't in open relationships. They just had two families.
Yeah.
Right? And so now we've moved to a point where people are thinking of alternative ways to have relationships so they can have lives, so they can be honest. But the bottom line is it comes down to whatever boundaries we set, whatever we decide that we are, you live by those. And when you don't live by those are the problems. That's what break trust. And once you break trust, man, the relationship is hard to be great anyway. But on my side of it, that's not something I'm into. That's not something I want. But I do not in any way judge people who do want it because that's their decision. And if that's their way to find happiness, like, who are we to tell them that they can't?
Right.
Hey, baby, where you at? Oh, you with Rollo? Let me holler at Rollo. Yeah, man, knock that shit out tonight, bro.
No.
Get the fuck out of here, y'all. Y'all kiss my ass.